There's some very interesting research on the development of mastery and expertise. And most of the research points to two consistent findings. One is that it takes a lot of time. It takes time. The 10,000 hours or 10 years are the numbers that are constantly mentioned, and those are ballpark figures. But the second thing is actually more difficult, and that's rigorous, deliberate practice. So systematically trying new things and examining how is it working and what could I do differently, and testing it and trying it and see what kind of results you get. And I'll often use the example of someone learning to play the violin, getting pretty good and then going beyond that to systematically try, okay, what happens if I hold my hand like this or like this or like this? And just minor variations in the position. Does that affect the tone? Does that affect the, the speed with which I can play? And so asking all these questions and almost obsessively practicing just that minor little thing to perfect that. And then going on to the next. What happens if I hold the violin here, or if I tilt it at that angle? And for coaching, the same kind of thing. What happens if I ask the question this way? What happens if I ask it that way? What happens if I pause 3 seconds before asking? They're minor, trivial kinds of things, but it's an example of finding out what really makes a difference. How do I get better results?